What's up, Gearhead Lounge? It is the first Saturday of the month, and it's also the first Saturday of the year, and we are out here for the year's very first Coffee and Cars in Memorial City. So let's check things out. Wow, it's a nice, gorgeous Saturday morning, and it is packed out here again, even though it's about 48, 50 degrees. There are lots of people out here, so we're gonna go ahead and look at some cars. Oh, you know what? I always forget to say this. Don't forget, subscribe, ring that bell so that you're notified each time the Gearhead Lounge puts out a new video, all right? So we're gonna get to it. Hey everybody. Ooh, dang, I'm all in the sun. There we go. Hey, I got James here, and he's gonna talk to me about this bloody red 15 Challenger RT Scat Pack. How you doing, James?
I'm good, man. How you doing, man?
Good, good. Thanks, man. Thanks for talking about your car.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I'm looking at this and I'm listening to it. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
So what you got done to it?
So it's a 448 stroker.
Uh-huh.
So it's a Hellcat block stroked out to a 7-point liter.
Okay.
448
nice.
cubic inch. So it's custom pistons, custom rods, fuel system, built trans, stall. It's got everything.
Wow.
Everything
Okay.
been redone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Custom seats, exhaust. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all been redone.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer a Scat Pack no more. I don't know what to call it no more.
Right?
Yeah. Other than just custom, but
yeah.
yes, sir.
Are you willing to say how much horsepower you're making?
Yeah, it's about 650 to the crank and 575 to the wheel.
Okay.
And 571 torque.
So that's nice.
On
and
E85,
solid.
you're nice and solid, yeah.
E85,
E85,
man.
yeah. It's consistent. It can run on both, but I'm primarily on E85.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have
cool.
a gauge to monitor my E85, my ethanol content. So
How many have you had it?
I've had it since I bought it brand new in
Okay.
2014, but I've got it back for about 3 months now.
Okay. Cool.
I ran into a lot of complications with some other shops doing bullshit work. And,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, we know how that can go sometimes.
Yeah. So I finally got it working right, working solid. So.
Oh, that's good. You want to shout out the shop that you're working with now? Or?
Yeah, Bailey's High Performance in Fort Worth. They did all the work, all the tuning. Billy Drakeford and Gopher Performance, he did all the engine work.
Okay.
So I sent him my long block, which is a block in the heads to Indiana, and he stroked it out.
Nice.
Stroked it out, yeah.
Cool. Got any future plans?
Ooh, just enjoy it right now. It's been going so long. Eventually, I'm going to put some nitrous on it.
Yeah.
It can't handle a 200 shot of nitrous, so that's going to be next. But right now, I'm just enjoying it. Just start taking it to the track. And get the feel for it more.
Have you quarter miled it yet?
Not yet. I just got some sticky tires for it. So I can start hitting a quarter mile in it.
Looks like everybody ready to run a 10.0 something.
I'm hoping it'll hit like 10.8.
10.8? Yeah.
I'm making the same torque as a Hellcat, just not the same power.
Right.
But I should be able to keep on one. So I'm trying to find me a stock Hellcat to run.
Right.
See what she can do.
Torque is what gets you going. So.
Yeah, that's true. People forget about that torque.
Yeah.
People forget about that torque.
That torque will move you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what you feel.
Right?
Torque.
Yeah, exactly, man.
People forget that.
Oh man, so this is a gorgeous car. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I walked by and I'm like, I gotta talk to this brother.
Okay, thank you, man. Sorry, I hope people ask me questions.
Yeah, that's all right. So it's a popular car, sounded good, and it looks good.
Oh, thank you.
All right, James, man, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
I'll make sure I follow you, man.
Most definitely.
Keep up with your content.
Sneaky snake. Hey everybody, I got Adam, and he's going to talk to me about this Grabber Blue.
Yes, sir.
Grabber Blue Mustang. Looks like it's 15,
11.
14. Oh, I'm way off, man. Dang, it's 11.
Yes, sir.
Now, one thing I noticed coming off, because coming up from behind, I'm like, oh, here goes another GT. That's all, that's all, pumped up and stuff. And I look at the engine compartment, and it's V6 with a blower. So tell me about it. What gave you the idea to go with the blown V6?
So I got the car when I was 16, and my parents, they got me the 6-cylinder because they thought an 8 for a 16-year-old was too much.
Yeah.
So and I always wanted to do stuff to my car. So I just started doing little minor things to it, and I kind of just decided, like, you know what, I'm just gonna go all the way.
Yeah.
So and then I started doing the exhaust. I've replaced the rear end. I've done a whole bunch of different aesthetic modifications, but last year I was like, you know what, I want to get serious because there's limited power options for this car, engine wise. So the next step I could take was the Pro Charger.
Yeah.
So I ordered the kit. I put it on myself. It took me 3 days, but there was a whole issue with the crank pulley, and it was it took me. The car was down for about 2 months.
Yeah.
But I got it going last March, and I got it tuned by Jason at Stupid Fast here in Houston.
Okay.
And right now it's making, I have 2 tunes. On pump gas it's making 450 wheel. On E85 it's making 500 wheel.
Wow.
And I went to Royal Purple last July and ran 12.7 at 112 miles an hour.
All right.
So I'm happy with it right now.
Oh yeah.
I have a couple more ideas planned.
Yeah. Need some nitrous.
Yeah. I was thinking meth.
No, don't do meth.
No?
No, meth is bad for you.
Yeah.
No, I was kidding. Okay, so methanol?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking about it. But in terms of, it's just the P1SC running a DW400 fuel pump with 105-pound injectors.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Exhaust has worked all the way back. Other than that, nothing too special.
Okay.
But it's just unique, so I like bringing it out and showing it off.
Most definitely. That's cool. It's just fun to drive.
Oh, it is fun. For a little 6, it pulls.
Yeah, I bet.
Since I've gotten the Pro Charger, I haven't lost to a V8 in a complete street race yet.
Okay.
But
in Mexico.
Mexico, only
Right.
Mexico.
Right.
But I've enjoyed it so much. But I still have plans for it, of course.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, man, the car looks awesome.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You know, I'm sure that's the original paint.
Yes. Yeah. Grabber blue. Haven't changed it. Actually, the car, the dealership I bought it from sold it to me as a 302 Tribute. So it's the 6-cylinder, but it had the 302 stripes on it.
Okay.
And for a while, I had no idea what that was about. And then I went to Ford, and they're like, it's bullshit.
Oh.
So then I took it off, and I saw somebody that had these S197 stripes on there, and I was like, you know what? I really like that.
Yeah.
So then I decided to go with that, and just haven't looked back since.
I was just waiting to get more money out of you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure what it was.
Yeah. Well, I guess your mom and dad are looking at that. It's like, oh dang. Well, we tried to slow them down, but.
Well, hey, they bought it. They helped me buy it, and then after that, it was mine to do what I wanted with.
That's good.
And I've gone off the deep end for sure. But
hey, it looks fun, man.
it is.
Hey,
I appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I got Talib right here, and he's going to talk to me about this. Looks like it's a maroon.
Yeah, ruby red.
Really red?
Or no, ruby red.
Oh, ruby red.
Yeah.
Ruby red Mustang. This is, I'm not even going to guess what the year is. I was so off on that other one. So what year are we talking?
It's 17.
17?
15 through 17, they look practically the same except for like some minute differences.
Little tidbits here and there.
Yeah.
Cool. So, so tell me what you've done. Obviously, this one is a V8 with Paxton on it.
Yep.
And what you got?
So, basically during 2K this past year, so like in March, I boosted the car, put this Paxton 2200 on it, and I got the motor torn apart so I could put oil pump gears. So, that's a really weak part of the motor.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
And it's just better to be safe than sorry. And then something that looks stock is the actual manifold right here. And the manifold is actually the 18 manifold.
Oh, the 18 manifold.
Which is actually cheaper than getting a G250 manifold, and it's ported, so it looks stock, but it's not really.
Right.
It's got better airflow. On top of that, right after I boosted it, I'd say 6 days after, I blew the transmission.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's an auto, so you think it'd hold. I know auto. Yeah, I don't know how to drive a car.
I mean.
So now, after that happened, car sat for a month at the shop, just waiting for parts to come in.
Yeah.
So new trans, because I mean there was metal shards everywhere.
Yeah.
Which really sucked. And then so new trans, got new clutches, intermediate shaft, and got a new converter from Circle D. Put that back together, and then I did a one-piece drive shaft and some half shafts, both chrome poly. So they're both
cool.
They're both rated for 2,000, which is light overkill, honestly, but it's whatever.
Well, I guess your warranty's blown on this one.
Oh yeah, that's long gone. Actually, actually. So after I boosted this car, my AC went out, which is a normal problem through 15 through 17. And so I boosted it, AC went out, and I was like, well, I still am under 36,000 miles. So I pulled up to Ford, and the master tech comes out to me, and he tells me, he's like, hey man, like we'll warranty it, but it's gonna take us a little extra time because we don't want to mess with all your other stuff.
Right.
So surprisingly, they did actually warranty it just because of the fact that
blower doesn't affect
blower,
the AC.
It doesn't. Yeah, exactly. And
Right.
It's a common issue. So that was nice.
Yeah.
But just some basic. I mean, it's kind of basic in a way. The plan is to go E85 and a build motor, but little by little, it costs a lot.
Yeah, it costs. It's only horsepower money, right?
Yeah. Sadly, this is an expensive game.
Yeah. So tell me about the graphics you got on here.
Actually, the graphics, it's through one of my old buddies. This company called RCZ Graphics.
RCG?
RCZ.
RCZ.
They still do stuff, but not as much. They've just gotten busy with like this is kind of like a side job. So
Okay.
I just kind of wanted something different instead of just the normal stripes.
Yeah, looks
And
good.
so cosmetic stuff, I've done just that and splitter, wheels here and there. I mean, I'm not on my drag pack right now just because
Right.
it's cold.
Right.
The tires turn into hockey pucks.
Right. Exactly.
And everything else, honestly, all my performance stuff has been through one company, which is Hell Horse.
Okay.
They're
I've
here
heard
in
of them.
Houston, and they've hooked me up a lot.
Well, that's cool, man.
Especially like the 1 week difference from boosting to blowing it up.
Yeah.
They really reached their hand out and helped me, which is awesome.
That's awesome. It's good to have shops that they care more than just getting your money from you.
Yeah,
You know?
No, Jeff always bullies me. He's a shop, like he's the parts guy, but like he's more of a friend.
That's good.
So he really hooks it up.
Man. Well, man, you have awesome car to leave. I appreciate you talking about your car.
No problem.
Thanks, man. Hey everybody, I got Mike right here and he's gonna talk to me about this very original and gorgeous De Tomaso Mangusta. And I'm sure most of you probably don't even know about these cars, but this was the predecessor to the De Tomaso Pantera. And he's going to correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I know. That's what I'm guessing. So I'm guessing this is probably a 69, 70-ish?
Right on the money, 69.
69? Cool. So tell me about it, man.
De Tomaso was from Argentina, and if you actually look at the badge on the grill on the front, it's Argentina flag, and the sort of T-shaped symbol was his family were cattle ranchers, and that's the brand that they put on their cows.
Really? I never knew that.
That's where this logo came from. He first built a little car called the Valle Lunga, which was a little 4-cylinder mid-engine, had a Ford Cortina engine in it, and he wanted to go up to a V8 road car, so he designed the chassis for this, and it's basically very similar chassis to the Ford GT40.
Okay.
CF1 transaxle in the back, but Ford, De Tomaso's wife was a member of the Ford family, so he had sort of keys to the parts bin. So that's why all De Tomasos have Ford engines in
Right. Okay.
So it's a Ford 302 ZF1 transaxle 5-speed, and it was originally he was working with Carroll Shelby to design a replacement for the AC Cobra.
Right.
And then Ford basically bought out Carroll Shelby to design the Ford GT for the GT40, and so it kind of ticked off De Tomaso. So he renamed the car the Mangusta, which is mongoose in Italian, which a mongoose can beat a cobra.
Gotcha.
It's pretty pretty much a mix of things. The body was designed by Giugiaro Giorgetto, who was, you know, the designer of choice back in the day.
Right.
And so he designed the body, and then Tomaso designed the chassis and worked with Kel Shelby initially.
How you doing?
But they built 401 of them. And they were originally going to build 400 of them. But Bill Mitchell was one of the General Motors, worked for General Motors, one of their top guys. And he saw one at the Turin Auto Show in '66. And so he calls up, then Tomaso says, I really want one of your cars, but I'm one of the top guys at General Motors, so I can't have a Ford engine. So they built one more for him with a 327 in it.
Nice.
And so it's an interesting car to drive. It's got one of the stiffest clutches you'll ever put your foot on.
Really?
But it's a bit of a beast. It's a workout to drive it. Definitely not a car you want to get stuck in traffic on.
Right, right.
But it's a fun car to drive.
Is it 289 or
302?
302?
The first 12 that were built, I believe it was 12, had 289s in them.
Okay.
Because when he was working with Shelby to develop it, Shelby shipped him, I think it was 12 289s. And so that's what they built the first batch of them with. And then after that, they switched to the 302.
Okay. Yeah.
So the vast majority of Mangustas will have a 302 in them.
How long have you had this one?
I've actually only owned this one for a few years. I found it in 2005. I used to race in Mexico, and not this one, but my navigator was looking to buy a Pantera, and I found the Mangusta for him, and so he bought it. And then I ended up buying it from him a few years ago.
Nice. Man, well, this is a gorgeous car.
Thank you.
I've always loved the Mangustas. I've always been a Pantera fan.
Yeah.
But then I learned about the Mangustas. I'm like, oh, you know, it's like, and it's just such a unique car with the way the
the gold wing hatches. Yeah. It's an unusual design car. It's like I said, it's a beast to drive, but it was ahead of its time in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
You got power windows, power brakes, air conditioning. Oddly, they put radios in them, but no speakers. So it was up to the buyer to figure out what they wanted to do with speakers.
Okay, that's odd.
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Hey, well, I appreciate you talking to me about your Mangusta.
No worries.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Hey everybody, I got Ray right here, and he's going to talk to me about this pristine fox-bodied Saleen Mustang. Man, I'm going to guess it's probably, I'm not even going to guess because I've really been bad this year. I'm guessing, I know it's probably a 89, 90 or so.
That's incorrect. That's a 93 Saleen.
93, see?
93 Saleen.
Oh, so that's the last year of the Fox body.
Last year the Fox body. 102 made. 18 supercharged. This is a factory supercharged vehicle.
Very cool. I see you got the stern wheels on.
Got the originals wheels on it, one-piece sterns.
Cool, very cool. How long have you had it?
20 years.
20 years?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Man.
I've had that car for 20 years now.
That's awesome. So it's just, you just cruise it, huh?
Yeah, it goes to shows every here and there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, not much. Stays in the garage pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it's something, that's one of those cars you just don't want to modify, you know, too much.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Because they're nice the way they are. You know, you got a lot of people there just swapping them out with the Coyote motors and stuff, which isn't a bad thing, but certain cars, yeah, you can. Other cars,
well, you know, when you have a pretty rare vehicle, you know, and you don't want to touch it too much.
Exactly.
It's all original. Other than I got a couple of things here and there to the motor.
Of course.
But that's because of my stupidity when I was young. But other than that, yeah, it's all stock.
Cool, cool. Are you a Fox body enthusiast? You just like Saleens?
I have, this is my only Saleen that I've ever owned. I've had 11 Mustangs, Fox bodies.
Oh wow.
So I'm a Fox body guy.
Very cool.
And this is my pride and joy.
Yeah. Awesome, man. So I'm not even gonna ask you your future plans for it, just to drive it.
Just to drive it. Enjoy it. You know, this will go to one of my kids that, you know, I have to make a choice later on in life.
See which one's the favorite.
Exactly. Whoever takes care of me the best.
Right? Oh man, yeah. Awesome car. Man, you had it for 20 years.
Yes, sir.
That is so cool. Yeah. Man, I've had mine, I have a 91.
Okay.
91 LX. And my dad bought it for me when I graduated from college.
Yep.
In 92.
Right.
And so it had 12,000 miles on it. And right now it's got 340 something thousand on it.
Hey, it's a driven car.
Yeah. Heck yeah. You know.
But it's still going.
Yeah, well, kind of. You know, at least I still have it.
There you go. Don't ever get rid of it.
You're right. Tell me about it. But man, hey man, thanks for talking about your car.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
Thank you for enjoying
Saleen.
this car. I appreciate it.
So that's it for today's video. Lots of nice cars. You'll notice that I did a couple of extra interviews today because there was just so many nice cars I just couldn't pass up. I was really trying to hold out for that Fox Saleen, and thankfully I ran into the guy who was there. He happened to be wearing a Saleen sweatshirt, so that made him easy to point out. But again, lots of nice cars, always great people to meet. And so don't forget, be sure and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell, and so that you are updated each time a new video comes out. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.